Imagine a budget-friendly phone that does not just survive a drop. It survives a high-pressure water jet. Yeah, you heard that right. Tecno just announced the brand new Spark 50 Pro, and it packs a ridiculous feature list that completely redefines what we expect from an entry-level smartphone. We are talking about a 6-year battery lifespan, military-grade drop resistance, and an IP69 rating, something usually reserved for rugged construction phones or $1,200 flagships. Let's break down exactly what you are getting here. First, let us talk about the build. Despite packing a massive battery, this thing is impressively slim at just 7.8 mm. It comes in 5 clean color options, including an eye-catching dynamic orange and an elegant titanium gray. But the real story is durability. Tecno went all out with a Swiss SGS 5-star premium drop resistance certification. And then there is the IP68 and IP69 rating, something usually reserved for rugged construction phones or $1,200 flagships. Let's break down exactly what you are getting here. First, let us talk about the build. Despite packing a massive battery, this thing is impressively slim at just 7.8 mm. It comes in 5 clean color options, including an eye-catching dynamic orange and an elegant titanium gray. But the real story is durability. Tecno went all out with a Swiss SGS 5-star premium drop resistance certification. And then there is the IP68 and IP69 rating. IP68 means it can handle a swim, but IP69 means it can withstand high pressure, heavy-duty water blasts. If you are clumsy or work outdoors, this build is an absolute lifesaver. Around the front, you are looking at a large 6.78-inch display pushing a 120 Hz refresh rate. Scrolling through social media and jumping around the user interface feels incredibly smooth. Now, to keep the price down, the resolution is just HD+. It is not the sharpest panel on the block, but honestly, it saves a massive amount of battery life. Under the hood, it is powered by the new MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate chipset, pushing an Antutu benchmark score of around 550,000 points. Paired with their Memory Fusion 4.0, which lets you expand your setup with up to 24 GB of dynamic virtual RAM, this phone breezes through everyday multitasking and casual gaming without breaking a sweat. Alright, let us talk about the real superstar feature here, the battery. Depending on your region, you are getting either a 5,600 mAh or a massive 6,000 mAh battery. But capacity is only half the story. Tecno claims these batteries are rated for over 1,900 charge cycles while keeping 80% of their health. For context, that means you can use this phone for up to 6 years before the battery starts degrading significantly. When you do need to plug in, the 60-watt supercharge gets you from dead to 63% in just 30 minutes. They even threw in bypass charging. This sends power straight to the motherboard when you are gaming or streaming, which means the phone stays perfectly cool and protects your battery health over time. For cameras, Tecno did not just slap a generic sensor on the back. They used a legitimate 50-megapixel Sony LITA600 sensor. Because the sensor is physically larger than average for this price point, it pulls in a lot more light and real detail, especially when the sun goes down. The killer feature here is called Flash Snap. It kicks the shutter speed all the way up to 1/10,000th of a second. If you are trying to take photos of your kids playing, pets running around, or fast sports action, it freezes the frame instantly with almost zero motion blur. Plus, you get clean AI tools baked right into the software, like AI Eraser 2.0 to easily remove photobombing strangers from your background. To sweeten the deal, you get dual stereo speakers tuned by DTS Sound, an AI health assistant, and localized off-grid communication tech called Freelink 2.0. So, what is the catch? Right now, Tecno has not announced the official global pricing yet. But judging by their history, This is going to be an absolute value king for anyone who needs elite durability, a premium Sony camera, and a battery that literally refuses to die for 6 years. What do you guys think? Would you pick this up as your daily driver or a bulletproof backup phone? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next one.